And now, from the studios of the Movie Slackers, it's a movie trailer review. I'm Robbie Robb as the voice. We've got Double O Buns over there as a scene. That's what the girls call them. And we've got Johnny Two Toes.
Yep.
Double O Buns. Yeah.
And in case you didn't know, today we're reviewing the new Spectre. 007 trailer.
007.
Double O Buns.
Double O Buns.
Yeah.
Sean, Johnny, tell us more about it.
Well, Double O Buns is a new snack from Cinnabon.
No, this is the latest, I think probably the second to last trailer we'll probably get for this film. Usually they have a final one that comes out shortly before the film comes out. But this is the second trailer, and it shows us a little more about what's been going on behind the scenes after the last film, Skyfall, which was fantastic. If you've not seen that, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best Bonds I've ever done.
There's not usually too many bad Bond movies.
There usually not.
Most of them are pretty entertaining.
That one really was spectacular. It really was, from start to finish. This one has... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm still not quite sold on Daniel Craig. I mean, he's more of a physical Bond.
Oh, I love Craig. I think he's awesome. I think
his looks still
probably
kind of throws me off a little bit. I think
the
it's
most
still the
serious
blonde hair.
or meanest Bond.
He's a leaner.
He's a little more serious, and he's...
Some of the material has been a little darker for these films, but...
Yeah.
Because he's been doing a lot with his past and his past demons, his past family demons. But I like Craig is sort of like a leaner, meaner version of Sean Connery. I mean, for me, Sean Connery, bar none, the best. But Daniel Craig has done a fine job with Bond, and I think with the material they've been giving him, as far as the darker material is, like I said, he's done a fine job with it. This film, Spectre, of course, if you go back to some of the older Bond films, Spectre was sort of Bond's main nemesis, with Ernst Stavro Blofeld being the leader of Spectre. And in this film, Christoph Waltz is the main bad guy, and he plays Franz Oberhauser. And he
kind of the Dr. Evil.
Kind of Dr. Evil.
Or where they got basically based Dr. Evil off of that, right?
Yeah, they kind of parodied the Bond films. But he supposedly has been... As it's revealed in the trailer, that he's kind of the bad guy behind all of James Bond's past catastrophes.
He knows exactly who James Bond is.
Yeah, he knows him.
Looks right.
And there's some reference that he kind of helped raise James Bond when he was a child, because Bond's parents were killed early. But this time he's got, as the main henchman for him, is Mr. David Bautista playing Mr. Hinks. And he looks pretty...
It looks like he'll be a memorable...
He's a big dude anyway, but this guy looks kind of vicious.
Big like the old the Jaws.
Ones.
Oh yeah, some of the memorable ones where who's the one with the Asian man with the hat?
Odd Job.
Odd Job.
Yeah.
So you got some memorable baddies in the past, and he may kind of with that.
Yeah, he looks, and there's a big extended car chase between Batista and Bond. And
then we see in the trailer.
See part of it in the trailer.
And of course you got the fun gadgets, which is of course he's got the Aston Martin in this one.
Yeah, and he's got. It looks like they kind of go back to some of the roots there of the new Bond car. Q going through all the gadgets that the Bond car has.
Who is the new? They actually call him Q, the new guy?
Yeah, his name is Q. It's Ben Whishaw.
Okay.
Plays the new Q, and of course he's a very, very young version.
Very young one, because the original one went through most of the Bond movies.
He did. That was Desmond Llewellyn. I think Desmond Llewellyn played Q, and Bernard Lee played the old M, and then they had some different M's. But Desmond Llewellyn usually was Q through all the Bond films.
Yeah, I mean, he was great as Q.
Yeah, he was terrific.
He was always had those little snarty things that sit right back at Bond.
He was, he was an intellectual, kind of a tidy intellectual, and didn't particularly appreciate Bond tearing up all his stuff.
Down.
Please return it back to its pristine
form. Some type of airplane chase or crash.
Yeah, there's another big airplane chasing it. Bond is, of course, the pilot. Of course, there's nothing he can't do.
Crashes in a Bond movie?
Weird. Imagine that.
We see a couple of the Bond girls.
Yes, looks like one of the main ones is going to be Monica Bellucci playing Lucia Chiara, and the other one is going to be Miss Lea Seydoux. She was actually worked with Christoph Waltz, who plays Franz Oberhauser in the movie *Inglourious Basterds*. She was the theater owner. She's in this film as well. Not sure whether she's going to be a good girl or a bad girl, but it looks like she's kind of has dueling loyalties, if you will. But it looks really good.
A bad girl.
But Ray Fiennes returns as M, And, of course, Naomi Harris returns as Moneypenny. And I got to say, this film's budget is about $300 million so far, and that's not including the marketing and the advertising. So, and plus there's we've referred to this before, but there's been some problems with the final half of the film. They've kind of had to go back and do some reshoots because they're not sure how it's going to work out. But this
Looks
is
like
a
it'd be pretty good, though.
This is a Bond film that they're going to get it fixed. They're not going to put it out unless it's right. So it looks good. I think it looks terrific. Sam Mendes is returning as director. Thomas Newman, for me, is returning as composing the film score, and it looks good. But I've talked.
What do you guys think about the trailer itself?
Looks great. Looks
like a trailer.
I mean, it looks
like 2 minutes of something trailer.
It was action packed.
Action-packed trailer.
Extravaganza.
We've got stunts. We've got explosions.
Got
We've
women.
got Q, and we've got cars and women.
Yeah.
This
But it
is
looks good.
Absolutely a Bond movie if I've ever seen one.
So are you all as psyched as I am for this?
Yes, I'll take.
I'm pretty excited. I mean, when's this come out?
It comes out, I believe, in the holiday season. Doesn't my new pad is screwing up on me? So
We still got
that's money well
a few
spent.
months
Huh?
to go. So.
Yeah, it's a few months to go, but
I'll
it's.
take Spectre for
I think I want to say it's
$400.
October, but I could be wrong about that. I'll check it and we'll get back to
I
you.
think it's November.
You can put it in the
November?
comments.
I think so.
Yeah, I can put it in the
On
comments.
our
yeah.
YouTube channel.
Comments on the YouTube
And
channel.
speaking of
just
our
for
YouTube
you.
channel,
Yeah.
don't forget to subscribe, like and comment to the Movie Slackers YouTube channel.
Comment, man.
And also check us out at movieslackers.com.
Yes, sir.
Come.
Thank you.
Yeah.